Hello, hello, everyone. It is another windy day in the desert. Yes, it is. Look at this. How cute is this just not? The cutest ever. This is handmade by none other than our Tammy. Look at that. Inspired by life, created by hand. Isn't that so cute? My little pot of Easter. Okay, so we are going to get back to this tag folio, I think is what we're probably going to call it. And I jumped ahead just a tiny bit, but not anything that we're not going to be doing together. So what I did is I did one side of the washi tape just to save time. See this? Washi tape. So together we're going to do this side. And here's my washi. I'm using this one here. It's like rows of hearts. And I'm going to use the glue. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here, except for the wind. Now, when I do the washi, I like to use glue. This is going to get opened and closed, and so I don't want it peeling up. That is your choice. And it's your choice whether you even want to use washi or not. You don't have to. There's nothing wrong with this. I just think it strengthens the spine, and that's what I wanted. So this is what I am going to do. Just like that. And we're going to do that to the other 3 spines, and then we will clean up our edges. And the book, for the most part, the construction of the book is done. I hope your weather where you are is good. I think some of you have had a lot of heat, high heat. Some of you, believe it or not, have seen snow. I'm hoping you're not seeing hurricanes. Well, not hurricanes, I'm sorry, tornadoes. Hope you're not getting that. I can remember my husband's very first assignment in the Air Force was Biloxi, Mississippi. Well, that really was an assignment. That was a 6-week training. That was a lot of fun. But then we went to Abilene, Texas. And that's out in the Panhandle. And it had tornadoes. We had never had exposure to that. And it was scary. I mean, it is scary. You know, I'm from California. My husband's from Colorado. Neither one of us is used to tornadoes, so that was, you'd have the warning go off, and it's like, where are you supposed to go? In your bathroom, in your bathtub. And I'm kind of like, really? In the bathtub? You hear stories where houses get picked up and blown away. And it's like, what good is that going to do you? Thankfully, we never had to do that. There were warnings, but nothing ever happened. But it scared my husband, that's for sure. So I can't even imagine these tornadoes that you see on the news. Oh my gosh, and the devastation. just terrible. Nature, Mother Nature, she can really get you. Okay, so let's cut this off. So yeah, I'm saying a prayer for everyone because that's rough, just scary. Okay, turn this over, put it this way. I never really understood, if you live in an area where there's tornadoes, why the cities don't build shelters so everyone has a place to go. Okay, and then we're going to just check this out and make sure that we don't have any little pieces that kind of don't belong like that. I don't know if you can see that. That bothers me. If it doesn't bother you, that's good. You can leave it. But it bothers me. So I prefer to cut that off. Now see, if you left this, I can see where I need to put glue there, but if you left this squared and didn't round your corners, you wouldn't have an issue at all. But I can see where I didn't get glue up under here, and it's already lifting. So let's just take care of it while we're here, so it's a non-issue later. I hope you're finding and you're seeing how simple this is as a project. Easy to do and cute, just cute. Once again, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, thank you. We should be good. Okay. All right, so what we've got is something that now looks just like that. Okay, so we're done with the washi. And we know here is going to be a side tag. Here is going to be a long tag. So I went ahead and I did one because I wanted to measure what I was going to need to fit in this pocket. And for me, it's a 2 1/4 by, I believe, 5 1/2. And then we are going to punch a hole here, and we are going to use reinforcers. Michelle used reinforcers, and so we are using reinforcers. You can use whatever you want, but I am doing reinforcers. So I have them. So instead of metal eyelets, I just decided we'd do reinforcers. And I don't trust the reinforcers. I like to add glue. You know, sometimes you see them peeling off. And I didn't want that. And I will put one on each side. And you can see the back side of this tag. I put some coffee tea-dyed paper. And then I took 3 of the strips. Just thought that was cute. 3 of the strips and did a little bit of collage. And then I had a sticker here, and this actually is off of, I found this in my stash, Prima, and it goes with this paper line. So I thought, oh, let's use some of those and not have them sitting around. So we should fit right in here. And we will come back and put our ribbons on. So there's one. We know this is solid, and we know this is a pocket. Better be a pocket. Yes, there's our pocket. So I am going to guess that this is going to fit in here. Let's just check it out. Yes, so we can do the, what is it, 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. Is that right? 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to do another one of those. Meanwhile, let's put this in here. Okay, so I have all of these because of all the mistakes I made yesterday. I have got all of these gorgeous scraps. Look at that. That's so pretty. I think, let's use this. I think it goes this way. Let's see if this is anything close to 2 1/4. I would have to cut 1/4 off. Let's see, what else do we have? This would work. Yeah, that's 2 1/4 right there by 5 1/2. This is perfect. So let's use that. And I don't think, well, yeah, maybe I will because I've got a little piece there. Let's go ahead and put coffee tea-dyed paper. So I know I've got coffee tea-dyed paper here. So let's do this. I was earlier today putting together 2 new journals and just was trying to make a signature, a couple signatures. So I've got a mess. So we'll just take our glue. And I am so far behind, guys, on catching up with your videos. I apologize. I'm trying to catch up. I really, really am. It's just such a busy month for all of us, I think. Way behind on Easter. I'm nowhere near ready for that. And I can't find the Phoenix Zoo. I don't know what to do with it. I have all of your die cuts from the giveaway. I have them all ready to go. I just have to put them in envelopes and address them. Here we are. Here we are. So I will get those out this week. And this is the little journal that I've put together. I think I'm probably going to take some of the pages out, but I think she'll be cute. I love that, so that's going to be the cover. But anyway, yeah, off on that. Let's get back to what we're doing. Back to what we are doing. Let's cut this out. I'm not going to tear it because I don't want jagged edges. So, don't need jagged edges, but I don't want paper. The problem with the tag, if you leave paper ends, I have found, it just kind of encourages the paper to come away from the cardstock. And for me, it creates an issue. I hear the garage door going up, so I think my husband, hubby must be going somewhere. And we're going to do 1/4 of an inch. And I'm trying to think if I want to put something on the back or if I want to leave it. And when I've got scraps, I like to kind of do the Corey thing. And, you know, Corey Dahlman from, is it Creating with Scraps? So let's see what we have. Or I might have a couple little, okay, let's see what we can do. Let's just check this out. Could it doesn't really, if I do that, you're not going to really have any space to write if you wanted to write on this tag. Let's see. I don't think this piece is not cut straight, obviously. I can tell this is not at all even. But it's a pretty piece of paper. I think we'll do that and then maybe put a die cut. I think so. And I might put 2 tags in each pocket instead of just 1, because I've got the scraps. So I might do that. And when I was die cutting the die cuts for the tag giveaway as a thank you, I did cut a couple extra. There's, I think, 20 die cuts in each of those bags. So hopefully you will like what I'm sending you. And then let me see here. I have, ooh, I like that already. I think we're going to use that. That is just really pretty. I think so. Let's use that. That fuchsia color, it's kind of a color that you don't, doesn't match up with a whole lot of things, but I think on this, so do I want it, or just for grins, do we want it on here? Guys, I'm wondering. It's not really the same color pink. I think I'm going to put it here because it really does show up. We are going to put it here. I got quiet. I'm sorry. Thinking. And now I'm kind of wondering, do I want to put Nouveau Glaze on this? I think so. I think I do. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and do our hole and do our reinforcers. I've had these reinforcers for a long, long time because I don't typically do a project that requires reinforcers. So I think it's good to just pull this stuff out once in a while and start using it. Really. So I like that, and I think I'm going to Nouveau Glaze this, but let's make sure this fits. It should. That should not be any kind of issue because we tried the other one. This one should fit. And I'll Nouveau Glaze this. Our washi here has a little kink in it. I'll Nouveau Glaze this. I was going to wait, but I think I'm going to Nouveau Glaze it right now just so you can see it, and I'll put it off to dry. I know it fits. This is the Nouveau Glaze, Crystal Glaze. So we're just going to go over this, and then you'll see the difference. I'm going to go over if I can get any to come out. Okay, I need a pen. Let's go. There we go. Just needed a tiny little bit of help. So yeah, I can remember we lived on base in Abilene, and I can remember it was always at night, in the middle of the night, this big siren would go off, and it just scared my husband. I really didn't get scared because he was scared enough for both of us that I became the calm one. We didn't have any children, and it just never made sense to me. Where are you supposed to go? You know, in your bathtub. Well, if your house gets lifted off like the Wizard of Oz, I mean, in all honesty, that is what I knew about tornadoes, really. Okay, see that? So that's going to dry clear, and it'll give a little sheen. That really is. That's what I knew about tornadoes, was the Wizard of Oz and Dorothy. So, I mean, I had seen it on the news. I knew that part of it, but I had never lived where there were tornadoes, so I had never lived through anything like that before. So, yeah, it was, there was a reason to be concerned. And I mean, come on, you have to respect Mother Nature. But it's kind of like when I was growing up in California, earthquakes were a thing and they never bothered me. But I never lived through a big one either. I can remember in high school sitting there in the desk, bouncing up and down and kind of moving over to one side of the room, and we all just looked at each other and we just kind of laughed. It just wasn't, we had lived through enough little mild tremors that it just was a way of life. We didn't think about it. But you got to have respect for it, let me tell you, because it's, yeah, I mean, you have to respect even a bad winter storm. I mean, here a monsoon, you got to respect it because the damage that can come from it is really incredible. So I'm going to take this from that just to use as a measurement. Let's see what we get here. And I think this is going to work quite well. What do you think? So I am going to use the measurement from this tag. And we are going to be about 4.5, not quite, we're an eighth shy of 4.5, but I'm going to try it at 4.5, depending upon what my scraps are, by 2 3/4. So 4.5 by 2 3/4. Let us see. What a mess. 4.5 by 2 3/4. I already used that. I did not use this, but I know I would have to cut both sides of that. I could use this. Let's see. I've got some really nice pieces. Could use, that's pretty. No, that's too thin. I already used that. That's too thin. I really kind of would like to use maybe that one. Let's try that and see. These are on the thin side. Let's try this and see what we're gonna get. Okay, so where is my jeweled pin? Okay, so we're gonna have to cut this, and I kind of like to keep that in the center. So let's cut this there and about there. Okay, on my lap. Yeah, just easier for me, guys, to do this on my lap. That's one side. The other side, and then the bottom. And what did I say? About 4.5 I was going to go? Okay. Hopefully this is going to work. Hold on just a second. I'm just getting something off the floor. Okay. It wasn't you, Maggie. Okay. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I still have that. Still have that little bit of washi tape there that's annoying me. All right, and on here I did not back it. You can see that. This is so pretty. I'm going to leave it. This perfume bottles, yeah, I'm not going to back it. But I am going to round the corners. And I'm going to round it with 1/4 inch. That was 1/2 inch. I'm going to round this with 1/4 inch. There we go. And we need to punch it there, and we'll add our put this in here. Oh, so cute. Just adorable. Still have to make our paper clips. That might be one more paper clips. We'll see where we get here, how many minutes we are together. I think I'm going to have to just cut the edge of this off. No. Such a cute tag. It's so cute. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, I want to leave this, but I don't want to leave it. I'm not sure what to do with that. Let me check out. No. I think some of these are going to be just way too tall. No. No. Okay, let's get into some of this Prima stuff. See what we've got. We might be able to do magical. Yes, you are magical. All right, let's just pull some of this out. Do you want to be magical? Do you want to be cherished? Magical. Cherished is too big. So let me just check and see the time. Get an idea of what we can get done. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Am I reading that right? No, 30 minutes. That's not bad. 30 minutes, that's good. Okay. Magical. We could be magical on this side. All right, let's see. Magical is going to get in the way of our punch. I think magical, if we're going to use it, might have to go to the other side. Love this. Nope. Smile. Smiles. That's really cute. And then we could put a couple cutie patooties in there. How about the best? I think I like that better. All right. You know what, Charlotte? Just put it down. I don't want too much that I'm going to have trouble putting this in the pocket, because we don't want anything to happen to the pocket. We don't want to rip it. Don't want to tear it. We just want a little something extra. So while that is drying, let me see if I want this on here. I'm not sure. Kind of like that. Let's put it at the bottom. That way, if you want to write anything on here, you can. This is probably, and I don't know yet, but it's probably going in my shop. Yeah, that one's a giveaway. This is probably going in my shop. Maybe. I've got 2 of these, so I really do need to make one more, but I don't have any more of this paper. But that's okay. Anything pink or lavender. I could use lavender and make another one of these. Okay, we put that in there. Put this in there. And we might, can we get this in there too without it? This is pretty thick. without it being. How about that? Oh, isn't that cute? All right, let's see how she does. I'm gonna have to get my textiles out to be able to do the ribbons, and I don't have any of that on my desk today. So nothing that I have in there I think is really going to go. Oh, it goes in there with no issue. So, you know what? I think this is folded back on itself. This little piece of washi. And that's why I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Hopefully now that is what I needed. Let's see. No, I don't quite have it. There's just a little piece that went under. I think what I'm going to do is cut it. I'll cut this because it is just going to annoy me. I won't be able to stand it. Now let me see. Oh, much better. Okay, then we have this back one, this back pocket here. And I might as well use this tag to check out this back pocket. Always check your pockets, guys, because even though you make your pockets the same, you would be surprised how many times you'll cut something and it won't fit because of the glue. You may have used a little bit more glue. So we're an 1/8 shy of 2 3/4 by about 4 1/2, not quite. So let's just keep that out. You make it difficult. And this is what I looked at before. How much would I have to cut off? Wouldn't be bad. Just that tiny bit. So let me get my magic pen. And let's put this away. Just like that. And then we've got this one here. So let's cut this once again to the lap. First cut. Second cut. There we go. And I am going to leave the back and I am going to round the corners. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and I think this is right side up, is it? Pretty sure. Yes, there's some writing. This is right side up. So then we want, boy, that is just going to cover up. Let me think about this. If I put, that is just, I do not want to cover that up. I think I'm going to do it this way, even though it's upside down. Yeah, even though it's upside down, I'm doing it this way, guys. I don't want to cover that up. Cover those roses up. No. Not going to do it. When you pull out a beautiful tag and look at it, you can't tell by these flowers. I'm going to show you something. Anyway, and because you cannot see the little girl in here, I'll show you what I mean here too. Okay, this piece here is from here. See that? But being upside down, you can't tell that it's upside down. Okay, because those flowers look perfect. And the way that these are growing, you can't tell that's upside down. So I am going to have this like that. And then I'm going to look at this and say, do I want to add, here's a sweet face from that girl. We could do this. We've got our whole face in there, so we could get away with this, be cute. Thus using this, look at that, that is cute. And I think these are the only strips that I have out. Let's see. If we put that there, put that there, that's really cute, isn't it? I hate to lose that whole bouquet of flowers there. So I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's put this on. Just kind of pulls the flowers from this side to this side, so your eye goes over the whole tag, and then we'll focus on this little girl's face, who's so cute. So we're going to do this. There we go. And then here is the piece I cut off. We're not going to be using that, but I don't think I'm going to throw it away. And what do we have over here? Do we have anything that I just am like, absolutely have to use? Oh, that's cute. What do you think? Yep, let's put that there. Okay, and then I'm going to call that tag, except for its texture, done. I'll put that right there like that. Love. Gives us a little bling, a little shine. Cute. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. So for the most part, this is the guts of it. This is what it is. And then now we need to come in and say, okay, where do we want to go from here? I'm not ready quite yet to tackle the front because I absolutely do not know what I want to do with that. This is beautiful. I'm looking at this and thinking, do you want to be able to write in this? Do you want, what purpose is this going to have? So, let's see. I'm going to get some stuff out of the way. Let me grab a drink of water. I know we have to do our paper clips, but I think that's going to be the next video. Do I want a pocket? Do I want a belly band? A belly band, guys, that might be nice. A belly band. I think I like the idea of a belly band. So let me see. Oh, a belly band on this side. I wished I had thought of that before I put the washi tape down. Belly band here would be really pretty, wouldn't it? But a belly band here would be really pretty. I think here, because this is dark, and look at how that just stands out. I'm sitting here thinking if I put this like this, I could do a folded piece and have, yeah, okay, Charlotte, what are you gonna do? We're gonna lose this, but that's okay. And that will go like that. I think I'm gonna take a little thumbnail, just a little bit of real estate out of there. Okay, we know we can't let this be really, really thick. We'll be in trouble because it's got to fit in that pocket. But this is why we did hinges and we left a little space so that we would be able to play and have room to add extras. Now this 6x6 kit has got some cute tags in it. So let's see. Tales of You and Me. Did I say love story earlier? I may have. Tales of You and Me, Charlotte. What are you thinking? See these really cute tags? Look at that. So I'm going to cut these. You guys, I'm right here, but I'm cutting these in my lap. You can hear me. But I'm right here. I'm looking at how these are. All right, here's 2. We hear you, Maggie. We hear you. Okay, here's 2 more. And then there are these. So hold on just a second. I'm right here. There's 1, 2, 1 more cut. Okay, these are smaller. So I think we will be using these someplace else. But these longer ones, so cute. And if you wanted to use the other side, you could. I think simple things. You are simple things. Let's take what's happening? Oh, Phoenix Zoo fell on the floor. Okay. Put this back there like that. 2, I think 2 is probably good. And it's not too much bulk. And then over here, I really want something here, but I don't want anything really large. So what about we use something like this as a tuck? Could we, you know what? I think I would rather use some of these little guys. I just keep coming to this, don't I? Don't want funny. I like to be funny, but I don't want funny. Don't want cherish, because we did that. We could do lovely. We could do that. Lovely. And because it's lavender, does it just not look right? And then we could do that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking. If I put this here, it will stop these tags from going any further, and that looks good. Doesn't that look cute? So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put some glue on the ends here. And I'm going to put it over this gate, just like that. And then these tags, this is tight enough, they should never slip through, but that would ensure that they don't. And then if I had another lovely up here, would it be too much? Yeah, kind of is too much. I don't want funny. No, we're a little bit more serious in this, I think, than we are funny. And I don't like that, but I think I do want to make a pocket out of this. And none of these are going to work for that. So let me see what I have in my scraps. Let's get this out of the way. Let's put that away. See what I have here. This is what I just cut off. It's too much of the same. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought that this would even be an issue? So that is the rest of that. I just really don't think I like the idea of the tuck, but let's round this and see how it looks for a tuck. It could go right there. What if I put some lace on it? I think for the size that it is, it needs larger. If I did this, I don't want to do it and regret it. If I did it and put lace, oh, Charlotte, shouldn't be this difficult. Come on, girl. It's too thick. How about to be really frayed. I've been using a lot of this. This was, I think, this was a tablecloth from my grandmother that had stains on it. So it frays so nicely. I love that. I have to remember there's a pocket right here. That didn't fray enough. Let's take a piece of this. See how it just frays? It's so beautiful when it does that. And then, of course, once I put glue on it, it's not going to fray anymore. But it really, really does its thing. I can put that there like that. And maybe put, do I have any more of that rosebud? I had pink. I know I've got yardage of it, but I wonder, do I have any? I don't see any. I think I gobbled that up as quickly as I could. I have this netting that is really pretty. No, that gets me into a whole nother thing where I don't think I want to be. I'll put that on there. You know what? I think we're on to something, guys. I really, really, really do. I think we are going down the right road. So, what if that's too big? But I like this. I want to give this some bulk if I'm going to put tags behind it. And I have to be careful of the thickness here. I'm not 100% sold on this, but I do like it. How about this look? You know what? I'm gonna think about it. Think about it. And we have this page. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to this because this is just beautiful. It's just pretty. So I think I'm gonna leave that be. This page definitely needs something. So can we use a pocket over here? Look at how pretty that would be as a pocket. So would that. But I think I like this. Put a pocket in here and cut this down. Let me just quickly put this in my lap. And then I think I'm going to let you go because I think we are getting close to where we've been here. I think I like that, but I want something. I want something there. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to work on this a little bit before I see you tomorrow. And I know I want something there. Where are my... I don't really have anything small left here. Babe. To the Moon and Back I like. Not a big fan of Babe. You Are Loved. But that is too long. All right. Maybe if I had my stamps out, I'd say, ooh, stamps. But maybe this is where I want the lace. I think it is. I think this is where I'm going to want. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put this down. And I think this is where I'm going to want the lace. So here is going to go pocket. And then I don't want to look at this and say, oh my gosh, an hour 50, an hour 15, an hour whatever. No, don't want that. So if I don't do this, I've got flowers. We could do that. But I think this might be, I can't go over here when we shut it. We're going to be in trouble. And I don't want to hide that flower. It's too pretty. That and that. And then we have this little piece here. Isn't it funny I even kept this? I'm glad I did. That's pretty. All right, I'm gonna think about that. With that, I'm just not sold on that. It might be the wrong piece, but I'm gonna work on this, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go take a little break and see what trouble I can get myself into. So thank you so much for hanging out. Oh my goodness, we did go. Oh my goodness, yeah, we're well over an hour. Okay, guys, hugs to everyone. Catch you in the next one. Bye.